Welcome to Portugal, a country where the food is as rich and diverse as its history. Today, we're diving deep into the top 8 iconic dishes that define Portuguese cuisine. From the coastal delicacies of the Algarve to the hearty comfort food of the northern mountains, each dish tells a story. We will explore the tastes, textures, and traditions that make Portugal a true culinary paradise. Let's count down from number 8 to number 1, and by the end of this journey, you'll know exactly what to order on your next trip to Portugal. At number 8, we have the Bifana, a simple yet flavor-packed Portuguese sandwich. Tender pork marinated and cooked to perfection, served in a crusty bread roll. Whether you're grabbing one from a street vendor in Lisbon or enjoying it in a casual cafe, this is a classic Portuguese comfort food. The Bifana sandwich originates from the city of Vendas Novas in central Portugal. Created in the early 20th century, it quickly became popular with laborers looking for a hearty, portable meal. Its simplicity and affordability cemented it as a beloved street food nationwide. Next up is Alheira de Mirandela, a sausage with a story. Originally made by Jewish refugees to avoid persecution, alheira is a mix of meats like chicken, rabbit, or game, blended with bread and garlic. These sausages are usually grilled and served with a fried egg, crispy fries, and fresh greens. Alheira has its roots in Jewish communities who settled in Portugal during the Inquisition. Unable to eat pork, they created this sausage using poultry and other meats. Over time, it was adopted into Portuguese cuisine and remains a symbol of Portugal's diverse history. At number 6, we have Caldo Verde. Comfort in a bowl, Caldo Verde is Portugal's beloved green soup. Made with just a few humble ingredients, potatoes, kale, onions, and spicy corico, it's a dish that warms both the body and the soul. You'll find this hearty soup served at celebrations, family dinners, and even late-night gatherings. Caldo Verde comes from the northern Minho region and is deeply tied to Portugal's rural roots. Traditionally served at celebrations and weddings, it's considered one of the country's most iconic comfort foods, symbolizing warmth and community. At number 5, we have Amêijoas a Bulhão Pato, garlicky clams that taste like the sea. This dish is named after a 19th century poet and is a must-try in coastal Portugal. The clams are cooked in olive oil, garlic, and cilantro, creating a simple but irresistible flavor that pairs perfectly with a glass of crisp white wine. This dish is named after Raimundo Antonio de Bulhão Pato, a poet and writer who was also a known gourmand. While he may not have invented the recipe, the dish became associated with him in the 19th century due to his love for clams. Number 4. Bacalhau à Brás. Bacalhau à Brás is one of the countless ways the Portuguese prepare their beloved bacalhau or salt cod. This version blends shredded cod with crispy potatoes and scrambled eggs, creating a comforting dish with just the right amount of crunch. Topped with black olives and parsley, it's as delicious as it is iconic. Bacalhau à Brás is said to have originated in Lisbon's Bairro Alto neighborhood. It was named after the tavern keeper who created it, Brás, combining readily available ingredients like salt cod and potatoes in a satisfying, hearty meal. Number 3, Sardinhas Assadas, or grilled sardines, are a summer staple in Portugal, especially during festivals. The sardines are grilled whole over charcoal and served with bread and roasted vegetables. The smoky flavor of the sardines, combined with the rustic simplicity of the dish, makes it a true celebration of Portuguese tradition. Grilled sardines have been a fixture of Portugal's coastal communities for centuries. Traditionally eaten during Lisbon's Santo Antonio festival, this dish represents the maritime heritage of the country, where fish has always been a staple. Number 2, Pastel de Nata, Portugal's famous custard tart, is a small dessert with a huge reputation. Crisp, flaky pastry filled with rich, creamy custard and topped with a dusting of cinnamon. You'll find these iconic treats in bakeries all over the country. but their roots lie in the historic Pastéis de Belém bakery. Pastel de Nata was created by monks at the Jerónimos Monastery in Belém, Lisbon, in the 18th century. The recipe was sold to a local bakery after the monastery closed, and today it remains one of Portugal's most famous pastries, beloved worldwide. And finally, at number 1, we have Bacalhau à Lagareiro, one of Portugal's most iconic dishes. This version of the country's beloved cod is baked and drenched in rich olive oil, then paired with roasted potatoes and garlic. It's a true reflection of the country's love affair with bacalhau, a dish that's been at the heart of Portuguese cuisine for centuries. Bacalhau à Lagareiro is a dish deeply connected to Portugal's olive oil production, traditionally prepared by workers at olive oil presses, Lagares. Cod has been a staple since the age of exploration, and this preparation showcases both the simplicity and richness of Portuguese flavors. Portugal's food is a beautiful blend of history, tradition, and love for fresh ingredients. From the hearty warmth of Caldo Verde to the sweet perfection of Pastel de Nata, there's something here for every palate. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more delicious adventures around the world. And let us know in the comments, what's your favorite Portuguese dish? Or is there something we missed?